I'm just moving you around like I do when I have stuff that I need to do. There. That's a bit easier to see, isn't it? Here we go. I found. Here we go. Hello, Peter. I'm doing fine, honey. Hi, Spacey. Oh my goodness me. I'm going in for a blood test for celiac disease and I'm having a full body CT scan. Hey, how you doing? The ultra funky Welsh lady. Hi, hello. Oh, awesome. Oh, yes, it is showtime. I'm so sorry. Harley, yeah. Yeah, celiacs. I never thought about that either. And it's just amazing, isn't it, that you go and get all these things tested. But, you know, they're going to do the blood test. I'm having it not this Friday, but a week on Friday. And then I'm going to have a CT scan. And then we're back to see the consultant. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed that we're going to be okay. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Lady Space Note, for getting rid of the other one. Right, I'm just going to nip onto my other. Woo, there we go. You had tonsillitis. Oh my goodness. No, that's awful. I hate tonsillitis. That is a nasty one, especially if it gets root and that bacteria, it never goes. It's like having chicken pox. It's a right nightmare. Orange flavour. Done it. Okay, we're saving that. There we are. We've done it. Yeah. I'm so sorry. The ultra funky Welsh lady, welcome to the channel. I've never met a witch before, so I'm kind of honoured to have met you. Oh gosh, I hope it's an easy fix. I seriously cannot. I'm not a fan of needles. I'm not a fan of scans. I do not enjoy people messing around with me. Oh, dearie Lord. Right, let's get some semblance to my desk. It's driving me up the wall. Right, move those over there. Move that there. Move you guys there. Nope. Oh, honestly, you're going to be thinking I've been drinking. Right, let's move that forwards so I can see all the messages that we're going to be getting. I've changed it to, if you've not been a member for more than a day, you can't comment. It's basically for protection of people on this channel due to the fact that we've had some rather nefarious stuff happening, and it hasn't been pleasant. It really has not. So here we are, putting together a plan for all of us. There we go. Okay. Right, we're back. Right. We're setting up to start ironing because I've not done it yet. I've got another load in the washer and another load in the dryer. Not only have we got all that going on, we've vacked up, and Monty is sitting like an eggplant in the garden and will not come in because he's such a pain in the backside. We've also got the Battle of the Somme going off down the street, with various people coming to dig up pipes, which is awesome. And if you can hear dugga 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 in the garden, don't be off put, or don't be put off. It's only artillery. Hello, John. How you doing? Hello, Leanne. You got some prescriptions from your doctor, Harley? Oh, that's good. What we having for dinner? Chicken tender wraps with grated carrot and cheese and fries. Oh, wow. That sounds yummy. That really does sound really nice. Hello, John. Yeah, well, you don't want to give them anything heavy, do you? I mean, they'll end up puking, which that won't be good. Especially if it's all over the dojo. Right, we're going to be a wee while waiting for the dryer. As per usual. Have I tried to get Montague in the house? Gosh, yes, I did. Will Montague come into the house? Oh, no, he won't. Oh, do you know something? It really makes me want to cry when I realise I've not turned the iron on at the wall. Right, we have water, we have heat, we have ironing at our feet. Oh, John, I'm trying to do all right. Did you? Oh, I had to take a sleeping tablet last night. I only resort to those when I'm really, really, really strung out. I'm really tired because of the effects of the drug. Any road, we now know we're testing, we're having a blood test on a week on Friday, and we are going to be testing the celiac disease, and I'm going for a full body CT scan. Good morning, Sue Starling. Good morning, Monique. How is everybody? You'll excuse me. We're just starting doing the ironing. I'm having a couple of fruit pastels to give me a bit of energy. Get some sugar rushing around my body. I'm hoping we will. I mean, a full body CT scan, and we're doing a blood test to see if I've got celiac disease. And if I've got something like that, then, you know, we'll deal with it. And if it's not that, then we'll have a look and see if it's something else. It's a process of elimination at the moment. But at least we've got a plan, and at least we've got something that'll make us move forward. And I'm not going to be faffing around and worrying about what it is. And I've got a team of doctors that are going to be taking care of me. What was that? Oh, right, that. My daughter. There we go. Oh, honestly. The kitty Winko's falling down. Oh, see you soon, Spacey. You're okay, baby. You go and have fun at the dojo. So yeah, this morning we've been sorting out, booking in tests and bits and bobs, which is why I was late getting on, but I'm here now. And we're just going to be patient, and I'm kind of really glad that we've got a plan, and we're moving forwards, and we're going to be okay, hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. But if it's celiac, then I have to change my diet, which probably means I've got to go gluten-free. Is it? Is it night time where you guys are? Now, you guys may or may not have noticed, but I've had to make some slight adjustments to how we run the channel at the moment, due to the fact that I have some rather strange people that keep coming on here and pretending to be somebody they're not. So hopefully the way that we set it up now will stop them from doing that, with a bit of luck. And we can all have an extremely nice time and a lot less stressful, yeah? Because that's the plan. moving forward. I want this to be a less stressful experience for everybody. Hello, Johnny. You have your hammer ready. Bless you, sweetheart. Are you not working today? I thought you might be filming. I mean, with a bit of luck, with the way that we're running the comment section now and the ability to chat with people on the channel, we're kind of hoping that we've made it so that the person that was doing what they're doing can't do it anymore, or at least a little less than what they were doing. Yeah, we're going to be testing for everything, but we thought we'd start with celiac and just do my liver and my kidneys and make sure everything else is functioning the right way. Sue Starling, hello. Oh, if you were wondering, I've put up a little short video of Monty this morning having a cuddle from me. I just popped it on for you. It's only about a minute long in case you're wanting to see him. Pet me. That's what I got this morning. Pet me, give me a love. And there's me like, well, okay, I'll do that, but I've got to make some phone calls, Monty. And Monty's like, I do not understand phone call. I only understand pets. Yeah, from 4 p.m. today, you'll be working. Got 5 hours of filming to do. Well, don't you think you need to be resting, Johnny? If that's the case, because, mate, you've only just recovering from having a stroke, you know. So, dude, don't overdo it, right? I'm out here playing whack-a-mole. Absolutely. You wouldn't believe. What we are hoping is that the person that is mentally unsound will be stopping doing what they're doing, because they're making themselves look like complete absolute, they're making themselves look unhinged. They know that they're unhinged. They've got a mental health problem, and they're just mental in every sense. And it's really sad, and I want them to go and get the help that they need, but instead they target the channel and they pretend to be somebody they're not, and then they make themselves look to be deranged, which is a shame. I hope they get well. That's in their gift, isn't it? We can't do it for them. Well, today we're having a sorting day, which is why I was making all those phone calls and getting things ready and organised, and looks as though we've got a plan, everybody. Looks like we've got a plan. I like plans. Plans make you feel like you're in control. That's what you think. You would think that, but they've been doing this now. Gosh, let me think. How long have they been annoying the living whatsits out of all of us? A good 9 months, and they haven't got bored. Hello, Schlepp. Hi. Hi, Schlepp. Anyway, we're just going to have to keep an eye on things and just make sure that, you know, the derangement doesn't attack and upset you guys. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say on it today. I'm done. Moving on. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going for that blood test, and I'm really looking forward to finding out whether or not if it's celiac, and if it is, then what we're going to do with it, and if it's not that, then we'll test for something else. Your phone hasn't stopped ringing. Oh my gosh, if you need to go and answer it, Johnny, you go ahead, mate. My husband and I are looking forward to finding out the results anyway, and we go a week on Friday to go and get the blood test done, and then we'll wait for the results from that, and then we'll go and get the CT scan, and then hopefully everything will be okay. Oh, really? That's wonderful, Johnny. It's Tuesday, and it'll be Tuesday all day. Yeah. Who said it's Friday? Oh, no. The way Schlepp works, Tuesday is his Friday. Well, that's very exciting, Johnny. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic, dude. Seeing you on the telly. Well done. Well, get you, mister, being on telly. That's very exciting. Got yourself a new car as well, Johnny. Get you. Awesome, dude. At long last, after everything you've been through, things are starting to change. That's a good thing, and I'm glad. Whoop, whoop. Nook, nook. Well done, Johnny. Woohoo! That's freaking awesome, mate. Will it run in the States? I don't know. Will your advert be running in the States? No, will your advert be running in the States? Not your car. The advert for BMW. Will it be running in America? Or is it just European? Honestly, that's wonderful news, darling. Really, it is. Yeah, not sure, Schlepp Rock, but I'll share it on your shorts. Only if you can. You should know this more than anyone, Johnny. There may be something written into the clause and the contract that only certain distributors can distribute the stuff that you film It will be written into the contract that you will have signed, especially through your agent. It basically stops you from doing something stupid and getting sued. Oh, fairy, family celebrity, yeah. Cool beans. It is. It's the start of something wonderful for you. You have to be very careful. Exactly. You don't end up with your backside in a sling with people taking pot shots at it. Nobody wants their bum in a sling. You do make me giggle. Well, I've been writing another story for you, but this time there's no hints as to what it is. You'll wrap your head in it, yeah, you will. Yeah, we're having a lot of roadworks done. Roadworks, sure, hope it does. Oh my goodness, the mole people have no stopping them. They are digging everything up. No worries. I bet it can guess what it will be. Schlep, nobody's going to guess what this next story is. All comes from my warped imagination. Honestly, I should be on the psych ward myself. Nurse, nurse, she's out of bed again. Give her some more medication. We can feel the love coming through the TV. You're all right, mate. Cats are amazing and they have healing purrs. Like last night, Monty knew that I'd been somewhere because he could smell it on me and he would not leave me alone last night and he kept cuddling up to me and wanted my attentions. Well, that could be a story that I could write in the future, but that wasn't quite what I was thinking about. That is something for a future project, though, definitely. But no, I'm writing something that even my wildest dreams would not think of. I quite like writing. It's my way of letting off steam, if you like. It's all good fun. All good fun. Yeah, they do. Everybody needs a creative outlet. Otherwise, all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. Now, what film is that from? Did you, Schlep? Oh, bless you. The Shining. Exactly. I love that film. I adore that movie. Yeah, that horror movie works on an intellectual level. It's not just horror. It's psychological and intellectual horror. Don't worry, I think I'm an angsty adult. I sing them. You know what? Today, the youth of today will never understand the absolute joy of making your own mixtape. They will never understand the absolute 100% joy of getting a C90 tape and making your own music on it to play in your Walkman. Yeah, making a playlist does not feel the same, does it, my darling? Oh my goodness, can you imagine never being able to read or write cursive writing? That will be so upsetting. The ability to read has been robbed from so many people. I had to teach yourself. Listen, I will always write things down on paper, right? I will always write my ideas down long form. The only reason I use a computer at all is to make sure that my spelling and my grammar is in the right place. Obviously, because I have dyslexia. So I need that little bit of extra help. But all my ideas, all my own thoughts. Calligraphy is another one that's going to disappear. And that's such a shame because I can do calligraphy. Admittedly, not as good as many others, but at least I can do it. And I can write in a fountain pen and a ballpoint. Heck, if pushed, I could even write in crayon. As a young girl with granny hobbies, I learned calligraphy from your mother. Mary! Hello, darling. How are you feeling? How's everything today? How's the pain? Are you managing it? Schlep, you know, that is a sign of dyslexia. If you do half print and half cursive, and if you get your capitals and your uppercase and lowercase, if you get those mixed up, that's a sign of dyslexia. Oh, I'm doing okay. For the first time, we have a plan. Yay, I know, right? How long have we been waiting for this? A long time, but not this Friday, but a week on Friday, we're going in for a blood test to test for celiac disease, and I'm going to have a CT scan. So honestly, I can't wait. But I'm so excited. Oh, I don't know what one of the, what's a circuit? Is it some kind of machine? No, I haven't. I'm having a full body CT. They're going to check my liver, my kidneys, basically everything, just to see what's what. Pibble! Pibble TV! It's the place you want to be. How you doing, Pibble? Really? We don't have, if we've got something like that in the UK, Sue, I've not seen it. I don't know what that is. Your singing makes the sunshine. No, it doesn't. We haven't got any sunshine. It's raining outside. Where's this heat wave we're supposed to be having? I think it forgot. It's freezing. I had ready porridge for breakfast this morning. It's that cold. And that is ridiculous, right? Oh my goodness, Grind! Grind, baby, Grind! Where have you been, darling? I've been asking where you've been for days. Oh, Grind, my baby! You're back! Oh, right. I hadn't realised about that. Shellfish. Yeah, I never thought about that. Thank you. You've been hitting the books. Well, baby Grind, I'm glad you're home. And your mama knows where you are. Oh, man, you gave me the worries. It's cold and raining in Sydney as well. You're going to be back in a little. You have to clean the litter and another few chores. You can have our cold and rainy weather, John, for real. You can have it. Hello, Spacey Jane. I thought you'd set off. My love, I'm so sorry. Grind, it's okay. If you spend a lot of time with this person, you might begin to think that they are your mother. I'm just glad you're okay, honey. I kind of adopted you. My mom has shellfish allergy and lots of them, lol. Very well versed in medical. Thank you. I'd never even thought of that. That's so awesome of you to tell me. Thank you, Sue. Of course, knowledge is power. I have a mom already, so it will be tricky to adopt me. I can adopt you online, my darling. It's just that you're one of the, how can I put it? You're a special child. You really are, Grind. For the simple reason, you're not like the rest of your peers. You actually want to do well for yourself and you believe in education. And I don't find that in a lot of kids, which is a real shame. So it's refreshing to see it in you, which is probably why we all love you so much. No paperwork needed for a fairy godmother. And indeed, it's magical. And it's really refreshing to see a child wanting to do well and get an education. It makes me so happy. That's all I want for you, Grind, is the best. Yeah, it does. It gives us old people something, belief that we've done something right. Oh, there they go again. Oh my goodness, if everything starts shaking on the desk, it's not artillery, it's just roadworks. No, I'm worried about Hisham because, well, you all know, he lives out in the United Arab Emirates and Dirt lives, oh crikey, somewhere in Europe. I couldn't pinpoint it. I want to say Denmark. No, nothing. I've not heard from them. I'm worried about, especially Hisham. And I know Dirt was quite poorly. He'd got like some sort of chest infection. Speaking of which, so did Grind. He was, you had a chest infection, didn't you? Blimey, the amount of children that are coming down with different forms of flu at the moment it's getting scary. I can't help it. I'm emotionally attached to these children now. I need to know that they're all right. And they are good kids. They really are the best. Right, once I've done this tea towel, once I've done this tablecloth, I'm going to go and make sure that the dryer has finished drying everything. I've had it on for nearly 3 hours. You'd think after that everything would be dry, but we'll wait and see. Keep moving me up and down. Mother duck and her chicks. Absolutely. I can't help it. I'm emotionally attached to these children. YouTube, you are You've surpassed yourself today, YouTube. You keep moving me up and down the screen. I'm getting proper dizzy. It's because they can't miss 10 or more days here in the States, so the parents get charged with truancy and the kid fails the grade. Wow. In this country, kind of similar. Oh, you had a phone call, Grind. Everything else all right, love? Good. Yeah, well, you're not going to take me alive, suckers. Never. I regret nothing. There we go. If any of you know about a very old comedy sketch from the 1960s and the 1950s called The Goon Show, that was one of the characters on there. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, you know who I'm taking off. Thank you. Thank goodness. Someone as old as me. Yes. Yes, babes. That's my quote. You can use that copyright free. If we didn't have dreamers and inventors, my darling, nothing would get done. I'm grateful I'm married to an engineer, though. Last night, he made my hopes and dreams come true. And he got all those bits and bobs sorted so that all the paperwork was necessarily filled in, which took a bit. That took about half an hour, actually, getting all the insurance paperwork filled in. But, oh, thank goodness. Some girls like diamonds, some like expensive handbags. Me, I'm just grateful that the bills get paid and I get to see a doctor. Spacey Jane, engineering husbands are the best, right? They may leave a trail of destruction in their path, but my God, they get things fixed. You paint with diamonds, my darling. That's all that matters. My great-grandpa is 100 and he's alive. You have longevity in your family, Grind. You do. Goodness me. I don't think anyone in my family's got to 100. Ever. That's quite amazing. I've never known anyone get to 100. And I feel honoured that I know you. This is a very big tablecloth. This is humongous. That is quite amazing. You got a sewing machine made in 1924? Good grief. 1923 or 1924. Well, if he's 100, then he was born in 1926. For him to be 100 this year. What's the saddest? Oh, he's 100 plus. Oh, I'm so sorry. My apologies. The saddest book I have ever read in my entire life, like the saddest story that I've ever read. Wow. Okay. I'll have to give that one some thought, because I've read an awful lot of books. Do you know, I think it's one that I read recently. Yeah. I only cry at taxes. So do I, son. So do I. Nicholas Winton. The story of Nicholas Winton. He helped rescue hundreds of predominantly Jewish children from Czechoslovakia on the eve of World War II. And, oh my gosh, if you do not cry at that book, you have no soul. Gosh, when did I start losing my grandparents? 1 year, I had a right clear out and I lost loads. Nicholas Winton, yeah. The book is called One Life. And it is absolutely, utterly heartbreaking. It's basically Jewish children rescued out of Czechoslovakia just before the war. Now, as a parent, and this is what hit me hard, as a parent, wouldn't you do absolutely anything and everything to get your child out of the way if a war was coming, right? Would you not do that? Because I know for a fact that I would. I've seen war and it ain't pleasant. So you'd want to get your kids out the way. And there is a scene on that. I've seen the film and I've read the book. And I just wanted you to know that Nicholas didn't do all this by himself. There was a massive network of people moving these children out of Czechoslovakia. And there's a scene right at the end with the last kinder train that's leaving Czechoslovakia, and the Germans have just got through and they basically occupied Czechoslovakia, and the brutality that happens to those children on the train, well, needless to say, I won't go into too much detail, but they never made it to the United Kingdom. And I was bawling my eyes out, and even reading it in the book, I was crying. And my husband looked at me and he goes, I'm going to stop you reading these sad books. And I'm talking like ugly crying. I was bawling my eyes out, both at the movie and the reading it in the book. So yes, I would say One Life The Story of Nicholas Winton. That, to me, was a very sad book. I had to really think about that for you, Grind. But I read a lot, you see. Oh, The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. My God, if you don't cry at that, you've got no soul. Absolutely. And The Diary of Anne Frank. He went through the internment camps. They put everyone in after the attack too. Oh. My grandpa remembers watching Pearl Harbor happen as a young boy. Oh my goodness. See you shortly, Jane. You are very lucky to have grandparents at the in the 1990s, darling. My granddad, I lost him when I was 18. Yeah, a lot of things happened that year. The Boy in the Striped Pyjama. All right, All the Broken Places. That's the next one. All the Broken Places. Yeah, and she has flashbacks and the guilt that she feels because well, I won't give the plot away, but the twist of fate is so cruel sometimes, isn't it? I mean, I hate to say it to you guys, but I know, and I am, and you should be preparing for what's coming. Because all I can think of when I was reading Nicholas Winton and what he experienced and what he tried to stop from happening, I see the pattern and it's happening again and it's horrible. And you just wait. You know, if we're not there now, we will be there in the not so distant future. I hate it. I hate war. I hate everything to do with war. I hate the needless, endless suffering that humanity has to go through. And it's never the flipping politicians, is it? It's always innocent people. And that's what upsets me. And I can honestly say to all the people out there that get excited about the apocalypse and can't wait for it to happen, what exactly do you think is going to happen in the apocalypse? You know, seriously, why are you secretly looking forward to the apocalypse? If you've ever, they've seen it in a movie, and they think it looks cool, and they think that all the special effects and all the drama that goes with it is kind of like sci-fi and edgy, and I cannot wait to live in a dystopian future with cybernetics, and I don't know, do androids dream of electric sheep? Yeah, it's bizarre that you do have people out there that are genuinely looking forward to the end of the world. No thanks. Yeah, do androids dream of electric sheep? One of my favourite Blade Runner is its movie terminology. Decker. Was Decker a replicant, or was he really human? That is the age-old question. I read Coraline, but I haven't watched the movie. Some of my friends said to watch the movie, but you should. It is a good film. It's very metaphorical. They just like being edgy. It is. We love Coraline in this house. It's a good film. I have to get the kid up. All right, Sue. I'll see you soon. I've got one thing to say to people that look forward to the apocalypse and the end of the world. By day 2, you won't be. Right? Honestly, anyone out there that's looking forward to the apocalypse, when day 2 gets here, you won't be. No sanitation, no running water, no electricity, no internet, no health care of any kind, no way of heating anything up, and 24 hours without any sleep, no coffee, no food, and probably you're feeling a bit grubby because you've not been able to sleep in a bed, or if you've had any sleep at all. By day 2, you won't be looking forward to the apocalypse. Yes, he wrote The Man in the High Castle. The alternative version of history had the Germans won the war. Have you seen the television program? It's very good. It's absolutely brilliant, and they did a very good adaptation. You will, I think you'll like that one, Grind. In fact, I'm positive you'll like it. You should watch it, sweetheart. I think you'd like it. I do not want the world to end. Who would I annoy? You don't watch it? Well, watch that one. Watch The Man in the High Castle. It's so good. It's worthy of TV time. Right? I don't watch a lot of television, but what I do watch, I am very selective. Brett Ellison, right? He wrote Ready Player One, right? The book is way better than the film, and the film is pretty good, right? Now, it's a classic example, is Ready Player One, of a typical dystopian cyberpunk future, right? It is very well written, and the cliches, and it is a cliche kind of book, they are all in there. But the thing about Ready Player One is how it glamorizes the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. That 30-year span, right? Mostly centerizing on the 1980s, right? With all its little hints and nods to that time period that I lived through. Now, I want to say something about the 1980s. what you saw in the movies versus what was happening in reality are two different things. And what Ready Player One did or managed to do, right, was to basically glamorize the 1980s. I mean, they made it look larger than life. They managed to make it look so cool that we, people that lived through it, would think it was like that, but it wasn't. It was not. We grew up in the Cold War. We grew up with the terror of Russia could annihilate us at any time and any way they chose with the Minutemen, right? We had to do weekly nuclear war drills. You never get that in the movies, right? Not really. Or if they do, they make it all shiny and glossy and, ooh, wasn't that exciting? And actually, no, it's not. It's the furthest thing from exciting. I mean, oh my God, total and utter annihilation is not glamorous. And yet, people that look forward to the end of the world seem to think it is. You know, it's not going to be like the Book of Eli. In fact, the Book of Eli would look positively 5-star resort style, you know, oh my goodness, this is how we would imagine the apocalypse to be. You know, should we all, you know, hope for the best? Right, okay, I'm just checking to make sure I've got all my pleats the right way. This is a very pleaty kind of thing. Excuse me one moment while I am concentrating to make sure I have not beheld it up. You know, so I speak with a little bit of experience there, that I just find people that say, oh, I'm looking forward to the apocalypse. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Hashtag end of the world. Oh, won't it be a lot of fun? Well, no, it won't. It'll be horrible. But that in there lies the problem with Brett Ellison. Yeah. He made it so it looked fun. The apocalypse will not be fun. Now, Russia has 10% of that. Yeah, they do. You wish you was alive in the 1970s. Why? Your time now is way better than what it was like for me back in the 70s. Why would you want to be alive in the 70s? We hadn't even, oh man, the internet has changed everything. And it's warped. It's kind of warped the... It's strange. It has changed how everybody remembers things. Right? I know growing up in the 1970s and the 1980s, right? And the 1990s when I became of age, when I was 21 in 1997. And during that time that I've been on the planet, I think things have got better because your opportunities have got better. You know, like, oh, come with me. We're going on a field trip. We're going next door. I think your opportunities have got better. You've got more technology and the breakthroughs that you've got in your health and in your ability to solve problems and and just in general give humanity a better start is better now. But the parts that you maybe don't have as good as what we did growing up is we had more freedom to be ourselves and go off and have adventures and play outside. I should imagine that now you don't generally play out as much. I bet you play more inside, don't you? My daughter's played outside, but then again, we live in a part of the world where that's still possible. There we go. Right, I got stuck on something. I stole someone's chips. I read books in the tree house me and my dad built. Oh, that's sweet. You have a tree house. That is so cute. I love tree houses. We had one that we shared with the neighbourhood kids. Oh my goodness, we called it our clubhouse. Oh my gosh, I'm going back 40 years ago, and we called it our little clubhouse. Hi GT, how you doing, honey? Don't mind me, everyone, we're just going to make a bit of noise. There we go. Right. That makes me happy. Can I just go check I've turned the iron off? I'm having a panic attack about it. Yes, I did. I'm an idiot. I know. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Right, GT, what can I do for you, my darling? My hours are drum. 1 1,000 hours and 612 subs. Oh, and 306,000 views. 500,000. Hello, Dancer. Sorry, I got hiccups. Hello, Dancer, my darling. I see you. I see you. Yeah, Johnny, get your gun. That is... sounds horrific. I've been okay. I've been okay. Grind, meet dance. Dance, meet grind. You're both the same age, roughly. And I think you two would get on quite well. You're two very intelligent children. Indeed you are. See? I love you both. Right, that needs a bit longer. I need to give that a bit longer. Still, we've got some of the water out and we've vacuumed a little bit more of it out. So hopefully soon we should have dry laundry. Right. I'm just going to quickly nip. You need to go and get the paper. How is Monty? He is okay, my darling. Shall we go see if he's at the back door? Shall we go? Shall we go see if he's there? I bet you he will be. Oh my gosh, can you hear that? Roadworks. That is so noisy. I'm making the house vibrate. Oh, you're coming in now, you nugget. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, thanks. I'm coming, Monty. I'm coming. It's all right, buddy. I still am, honey. Hello, Smiling. Oh, wow. Mohammed, your exams will be over before you know it. Hello, Monty. He's just going to have some biscuits, everybody. I'm going to take a break from the ironing and I'm going to empty the dishwasher because I can. And it's the right thing to do. We put the dryer on again because it's still not quite done. Oh, I'll tell you, there are days when I could cry because all I ever seem to do is run from one job to the next and so on and so forth. Tell you, mother's work is never done. Natsuki. Oh, okay. I'll give that a go. So, Shookies, I gotta go, fairy. My battery just hit 5%. See you later, Dancer. Love you. I'm glad you're okay, honey. I've not heard from you in ages, but I'm really, really, really pleased that you're okay. And I love you to pieces, my little chickadee. I do indeed. Right, Montus. Now that you're inside, it is pouring down. He wouldn't come inside even though it's raining. Cats and dogs outside. Yes, it is, Monty. I love you, Dancer, my little one. Whose birthday is it today? Is it your birthday, Smiling? The yellow wallpaper. Ooh, I'll give that one a go. There he is, doing what he always does, stuffing his little face. Right, Monty, I'll leave you to it, son. I'm going to leave him to it. He's eating all the food. He is a little greedy guts, that much is true. If there was no food available, I'm sure he'd eat me, because that's the life of a little flea-infested Monty. Actually, he doesn't have any fleas. But if I didn't treat him, he probably would. No, my birthday. Well, that's what I was thinking. So whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it today? I haven't a clue. .1 hours, and we've been going an hour and 21 minutes. Woo! There you go. Second basket on with we must. Oops. Let's see what the good Lord has sent us in this bag. Right, we've got the dryer back on again. Monty is inside. He's having something to eat. I've ranted and raved about the apocalypse. Nobody really wants it. Oh, what's up? Is everything okay, everybody? Everything's disappeared. Okay. Well, I missed all that. Probably for a good reason. Sorry, everyone. I was just busy rushing around. As usual. Never a minute to ourselves, do we, ladies? Oh, no. But happy birthday to your dad's uncle. Your great uncle. That's your great uncle. Don't you worry, my love. It's fine. Do not worry. I've had to put the dryer on again for a customer. There was a lot of towels in this week, and consequently it's still a bit damp. So don't you worry, my love. Anyway, go look at the dojo, right? Down at the dojo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Karate popping. You do not demand respect, you earn it. Oh, that was by Jack Ketchum, The Girl Next Door. That is uncomfortable reading for me. Hi, I just come back from school. Hello, my darling. Did you enjoy? Did you have a good day? You're sitting in the car and they're in the dojo. I've not quite managed to read every book, but I am very uncomfortable with Jack Ketchum as a writer, and I have read quite a few of his. Oh my goodness me, no, there are... That man is disturbed. That man writes like Tom Six makes movies, and both of them are equally as disturbing as the other. Why are you going to get a detention? What have you done? You needed some peace. They're playing up a bit tonight. Oh. Spacey, I've forgotten what it feels like to have children at home making a nuisance out of themselves. I can't remember. It's so many years since they've done that. You've got to leave me. Oh. Okay then. Bye-bye, smiling. Yeah, Jack Ketchum and Harlan Ellison. I would say, why, bro? What went wrong? Exactly. What did? Now that is disturbing. But do you know who is even worse than those two combined? I bet you do. But he is a writer that I've read a lot of, and certain books that he's written give me nightmares to this very day. Off Season by Jack Ketchum, by the way, is where I felt my most uncomfortable, and that is about the Sawney Bean tribe from Scotland, and I'll say no more. Your husband's in Sydney, and this is when they decide to kick off. I understand. I just got up from my seat in the bus to see if I had put my iPad in my bag, and then she got mad. Is that because she got up when the bus was moving? Because if he got up while the bus was moving, that was probably a little bit dangerous, Vanilla Bean. Yeah, The Girl Next Door is disturbing, but off season is much worse. Off season is the worst one, in my opinion, that Jack has ever written. And he's written some stuff. Zach, I just saw one of your videos. Did you, my darling? And you didn't like it? Or give me some context. Hello, Zach. You just got back from school. Okie dokie, but you're not really got a detention, have you? Oh, you did like it. Thank you, Zach. Sorry, it's just the way that you said I saw one of your videos and then silence. And I thought, oh, did you not like the video? Is it like, was it too much? I know it's sad, but I have to go to school. You do, my darling. You've got to go to school and get an education and do great things. Oh, thank you. Monty is my little friend and I love him. Tomorrow, because I was in my bus, I will get it tomorrow. You know, she might have just been threatening you. She might not actually give you a detention. I'm just saying, it will probably to get you to sit down. You don't know? Oh, bless you, my darling. You've got to go. Bye-bye, Vanilla. I'm really sorry that the boys are giving you a hard time, Spacey. I am. I'm honestly. Sorry, I was just reading something. Somebody had just sent me something and I had to read it. I'm just... Sorry, I was just... But no one was putting the seatbelt and they were jumping and standing. I don't know. Oh, Vanilla, don't worry about it. I'm sure you will not get a detention. I'm going to give the girl next door another read. Wow, you're a glutton for punishment. I don't think I could ever sit through that book again. Right. I'm going to give you another one that is worse than that. Go play at the Adams. Oh my goodness. Go play at the Adams. Oh my goodness. Originally released in 1974. Let's Go Play at the Adams has gained a massive reputation as one of the most terrifying novels ever published. It's beyond disturbing. By Mendel W. Johnson. Mendel W. Johnson was seriously unhinged. I'll be back. I'm just going to watch more of your wonderful videos. Thank you, Zach. Oh, it'll be a challenge for you to read Let's Play at the Adams. You're not going to like that. You're not going to like that at all. They have a love-hate relationship. My middle boy likes to name call and have his 2 cents worth when I'm talking to the youngest. And my youngest can be quite annoying towards them. And my oldest has autism. And when his meds were off, he can also be, but only sometimes. I see. I understand, Space 8. Right. I do. My niece, I love her dearly, but she also has her challenges and she can be quite unwell sometimes. So I do get it. It's hard. It is. You've read Grind. Wow. Kyle, good. Hello. Hello, Kyle. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I think Let's Go Play at the Adams is worse than The Girl Next Door. And yeah, I really do. Just to let you all know, I all love you from the bottom of your heart. Okay. And we love you too, honey. We love you too. We love you lots like jelly tots. I felt yesterday's dinners coming to say hello while you read that. Indeed, very much. And watch one of your videos. Your cooking looks so good. Thank you, Zach. That is very kind. Many people have dined in my kitchen and have gone on to live very normal lives. So there's hope for humanity. We love you too, Johnny, and we always will. You love my singing. Oh, bless. I do try every day. My husband says I'm very trying. I don't know what he means. You want to find the worst book ever? Really? Really? You really want to find the worst book ever? Okay, you asked for it. Marquis de Sade. Marquis de Sade and Saldo. That is the worst book that was ever written. And it is by far the most disturbing book that has ever been written, that is known to in mankind. How do I spell that? I can't put that. I've mentioned it, but if I write it out, '17th century, I believe he lived in the 17th century, and he was a French nobleman who was locked up in an asylum. Kate Winslet did a movie about him, and I think Jeremy Irons played the Marquis de Sade. You can Google it, but I won't be putting it up on any of my channel because I can't, because the guy, wow, the guy was like the devil incarnate. He was incredibly twisted and evil. In fact, the devil was afraid of him and thought he was probably going to go to hell to try to take over. I can't. Okay, the book was called Saldo, S-A-L-D-O. Right? But I can't. No, you can't buy it. You cannot buy it. It isn't for sale. It will never be in print ever again. If you manage to find a copy, it will probably be written in French, and it will be within a museum because it's very old and it's also very disturbing. But you did ask me what was the most disturbing book ever written. That was the most disturbing book ever written by the most disturbing person that ever lived. It's true from his point of view. And I told you we're disturbed. Well, very much so. You see, back then, we didn't have something called censors or anything like that. There was no such thing as a censor. So people just wrote stuff down and out it went, right? There were no filter, put it that way. And since that point in time, people have like thought it was very, very shocking, and because it was so shocking and so disturbing, that they kind of thought that maybe something like this shouldn't be available. When you read it, oh, this will be interesting. Good luck. If you can understand 17th century French, well done. At least I think it's around about the time of Marie Antoinette, or maybe just a little bit before her, somewhere around there. No, you won't go to jail, but you might be psych-assessed afterwards if you do read it. It's just one of those books that's just too shocking to be believed. I think Jeremy Irons played him. It seems to ring a bell. Let me have a look. I can Google that bit for you. All right, Kate Winslet. Films. Ah, that was it. Quills. From what year was that? Geoffrey Rush. That was it, not Jeremy Irons. It was Geoffrey Rush that played him. Napoleon Bonaparte, so it's obviously from the Georgian era. Right, so it's from the Georgian time. The article is about the 2000 English language film, the 2004 Japanese film. All right, so it came out in the year 2000, and it was called Quills. There you go. It's from the year 2000, and they did a film about Marquis de Sade. And he was deranged. Right, what did you ask me? What an evil man. When I read it, I'll find out what happens. Am I going to go to jail? FBI are going to put me on a watch list? No, I wouldn't have thought they would, Grind. Why do the authors write these books? For one simple thing: sensationalism. The more they shock you, the more they become notorious, nefarious. They want a reputation. They are so hungry and desperate for fame that they will literally go to any length of deprivation in order to make sure that it happens. So there you go. That, my darling, is what a psychologist would tell you. And I'm not a psychologist, but I have spoken at length with psychologists regarding these authors. Yes, because I have a very boring life. So there we are. But my darling, that is an incredibly disturbed person. And that's why people do these things. They do it for shock and awe and notoriety. Notoriety. That's the reason why. You have a very inquisitive mind. Grind, I think you would make a good psychologist. You have the ability to look further than surface value, which is not easy. Exactly. Anyone that could be interested in both of those subjects would indeed make a good counsellor. I'm just saying, if you're going to be giving yourself some options going forward in society and giving yourself the ability to find your place within this universe and what your role is going to be, I would suggest psychology. You're an intelligent person, Grind. And I can see potential in you. Just saying. Read your political book from the 1970s for fun, even though it's out of date by a long shot, because it was talking about the Soviet Union. And the Soviet Union, mark my words, if he gets his way, Mad Vlad, that's where we're going back. Do you know what I like most about your grind? Is your ability to engage in a conversation that usually only adults have with each other, and to be able to converse with you on such delicate matters. It's a real pleasure. I forget that you are so young when we get talking about these difficult subjects, and I find that your countenance that you come back with to the argument of the subject is wisdom beyond your years. It would make you somebody wonder, speaking to you firsthand, are you really an adult, if you know what I mean? I know obviously that you're not, but your ability to stand your own ground on delicate subjects is, you are a worthy opponent. You are indeed. I enjoy our little conversations and I look forward to them. It's nice. You will do well in life because you have the unique ability to look at both sides equally. Do I like philosophy? Yes, I do. I love a philosophical conversation. I love the what if. Yeah, I really do. I like having a conversation with somebody that makes you think. Ah, but do you believe in chaos theory? That is true to an extent, but then you have to throw in chaos theory, randomness, and even if you think you can make it do what you think you can make it do, you have to factor in chaos theory. Otherwise, the universe and everything the universe stands for cannot be. Prime example, the bumblebee. The way that it is made and its physical makeup means it shouldn't fly, yet it does. Right? That is chaos theory in motion. You keep moving me up and down. Stop doing that, YouTube. The arrow paradox, exactly. There you go, my point. Yeah, exactly. At any instant in time, the flying arrow is in one position, so it's static and moving at the same time. That is thus suggesting that motion is an illusion. But it's moving. So therefore, you have to have chaos thrown in there, right? Think about string theory. Each and every vibration, right, causes an equal vibration, and each one ripples out further and further and further. Yeah? Now imagine each string was another dimension, right? And the chaos that you're going to throw in there is whether or not in that next dimension I am a man or a woman, and whether or not I have blue eyes or brown eyes, right? And it's such a fleeting thing for one of the ripples going through the string theory, and an absolute randomness of chaos as to whether or not a male and female in another dimension. Therefore, the universe cannot exist without the chaos theory being accepted as being a genuine physical entity. Therefore, randomness has to be present. Trying to control randomness is like trying to count grain of sand, you know, in the Sahara Desert. but you can only assume determinism to a point, which is why you've got to have both present. You've got to have randomness and chaos and determinism. You cannot, the universe wouldn't be without these things. It has to have them, otherwise we don't exist. Imagine you were writing a computer program. If you didn't put variables within the computer program, it would fail. I was a super determinist, but now I'm going to give the chaos theory another. Yes, exactly, you must. Nothing can exist without it. Hello, Schlep, my darling. Well, Fairy, I am tired. It was nice to talk to you in the chat, and I loved talking with you as well, my darling. Can I just say before you leave me, Schlep, grind. Is it determinism, chaos theory, or is it randomness that Schlep found me on the channel? Right, we're going to use you, Schlep, as the subject matter for this little thought experiment. Think about this. If you're driving a car at the speed of light, do the headlights work? In order to travel at the speed of light, you have to be dumping more heat behind you in order so that you can move faster, right? So is it possible to travel at the speed of light? Yes, as long as you can dump the heat quicker than you're burning the energy to go forwards. Do I believe in demons at all? Well, there lies a good question. If we have good, then we must have evil, because one cannot exist without the other, right? So demons, I have not met one yet, but I can be open-minded enough to accept that there are things out there that maybe I don't know enough about. But I will be open-minded enough to consider that if good exists, then so must evil. Yeah. Have a lovely, lovely evening, Schlep. Love you to pieces, my darling. Thank you for being here. Get some rest while you can, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, my darling. You think that that is determinism because he has a viewing history and YouTube has an algorithm, and the algorithm ranks videos based on signals like watch time and clicks. You're going to finish this experiment. Okay, no problem. Okay, determinism of the YouTube algorithm. Okie dokie. Is this the type of thing that is in Schlepp's watch history? Or did YouTube randomly on that particular day just threw the channel out there to see, like wet spaghetti, what would stick? There's two different ways you can look at that. Indeed, this is what Schlepp was looking for, or, unbeknownst to all of us, the algorithm, being the chaos theory that it is, just threw it out there into the universe to see what would stick. I think YouTube does throw random videos at people because I got recommended a Filipino woman being inappropriate. Oh my, well, that wasn't what I was expecting in that sentence, but there we are. Even I've learned something new today. Oh, grind. My love, you do make me laugh. I watch a lot of live shows, mostly debate channels. I got tired of listening to people arguing. I went to live selections and Fairy's channel was the first to pop up. I don't consume that content, so it was pretty random. There you go. So, random trumps determinism on that one, right? Because it just randomly threw the channel out there, right? Into the universe like wet spaghetti, and we'll see what sticks. Thus saying that random chaos theory, even though Schlepp enjoys debates, the three have got to go together for the computer to spit it out the other side. One cannot exist without the other. A coincidence? Maybe, but I don't believe in coincidences. Things don't just... Coincidences is a weird one for me, right? Yes, it has its place, but it's a strange one, right? That is a very odd variable, and it sits on the outlying of chaos theory. There's coincidence, but it has to mean something, otherwise the others don't work. It's a weird one, isn't it? Honestly, you're going to have a right trippy dream tonight, Schlepp. You are going to have such a trippy dream, and it's going to be all my fault. You could still predict random videos like that if you had the perfect knowledge, like... Okay, but you could have Lapace's demon, but because he's a demon, is he going to give you the result that you expect, or is he going to go off on one and do chaos theory and say, let it be what it may? If you know the exact recommendation model version, all feature inputs at that millisecond, the full candidate video pool, exploration probability like 10%. All right, this is how you do the experiment. How many YouTube channels are out there, right? Today, of today's date, how many YouTube channels are out there and how many of them are going live? Then you have to throw in the chaos theory as to where in time the videos are going to be thrown out, right? And the determinism of where they're going to end up. Now, is that a coincidence? Is that down to just sheer luck? Because luck has got to fit in there somewhere as well. It's a big mathematical thing. There you go. There's your homework grind. How many YouTube channels are out there on this given day, and how many of them are going live, and how many of them are going to end up in front of yourself? Yeah, and the exact sampling, right? If you can work that out, my darling, you can play the stock market, because you'll know exactly where and when and which company is going to be going up or going down, and you will never be poor. And no, I'm not talking about insider trading, because that's cheating. This is taking quantum mechanics and mathematics to the next level. Honestly, it's phenomenal, isn't it? It just so happens that on a given day, at the given time, Schlepp happened to be in the right place at the right moment, and my video appeared and he found it. Now, is that chaos theory? Is that randomness? Is that predetermination? Is that coincidence? Well, it's got to be a little bit of all of them. It really does. I think that the algorithm knows I like live shows, but the algorithm would also know I like debate. I think that at the time I was on YouTube looking for live, there was no debate, so it recommended. And thus proving chaos theory, because I fit neither a debate or, what's the other one that you like? Live shows. So you like a live. So there you go. So the randomness was that I was live, but I don't do, well, sometimes I do debating, I suppose, but not often. But it's nice when I can do a debate with somebody. I enjoy the melee, whatever you call it, the French word. I like getting in there. Fairies channel. Is it determinism? Is it randomness? Is it chaos theory? No, it's time for a cup of tea. I think it's time for a cup of tea. Yes, please. 2 sugars. No, I'm only joking. I don't take sugar. They're finished. They're finished in the dojo. Thank goodness you've had a little bit of a break. Now back to the diamond painting. Yes. You see, when you start looking at stuff like that, Grind, and you really, really start thinking about how the universe works, you have earned your painting. You have earned it tonight. Your husband will be back before you know it, darling, and so will mine. Bye-bye, Schlep, my darling. Spacey, not Stacey. But I got you. Take care, sleep well. Don't have too many interdimensional dreams tonight, Schlep. I love you. I love you. Okay, right. Let me just poke my head round the corner and just see if the dryer has dried. Please tell me it has. My darlings, we've just got to turn up the iron. You're coming with me. Come on. We're going off on an adventure. Okay, I've got one for you, Grind. Right? Another thought experiment for you. Let's talk about artificial intelligence. Right? Now, back in the 1970s, a writer called Dean Koontz wrote a book called Demon Seed. where the computer had artificial intelligence and created a way to impregnate a woman with him. Thus, he was his own father and was the creator of a new species, and thus created the ultimate artificial intelligence and created himself. Right? That is a mind bender, but there is the story laid bare. Now that begs the question, with artificial intelligence, does the machine know how to build himself, or does the machine have to rely on us to build it? Because if the machine has gained consciousness, would it not be building itself as per the book Demon Seed? It's a very good book. I would highly recommend it, especially for anyone that was wondering about artificial intelligence. Admittedly, it is a little bit dated in its views about women and the role they play within society. However, be that as it may, it's still a really good book. How big can we get this tower of towels? I do not know. But, my darlings, we will find out. Because I, for one, am up for the challenge. I'm really glad that we managed to get to the end of the drying though, because I was starting to get a little worried and started to think that maybe the drying was broken. You see, that's with me, you never know quite what you're going to get. Wowzers, I think we need to get this in a bag before it goes and timber and falls over sideways, which is not going to be doing me any good. Let's do that. Oh. Okay, last item, a fitted sheet. Now kiddos, if you can never remember this one, it's dead easy. You get a corner and you say, hey baby, and one and the other, voila. And then you get another corner and you go like so, and there you are. Voila. My darlings, that is the laundry. I am so very happy that the drying is done. I am so happy that the drying is done. I can't believe that the dryer did its job. Hooray, 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 the laundry is done. Lovelies. There we go. Into the dryer and off you go. Done as much as it can be. We're going to go next door and do some more ironing. I think you've run away, have you? My dear, the pastels, not good for your teeth, but I think we know that we're beyond that now. Alright, come on little iron, you know what you must do. Heat right up and then I can use you. Oops, there we go. Have we been ironing for 2 hours? Goodness me. Oh yes, well, that would make sense. It is 1:30 in the afternoon and we don't have that much more to do, so who knows, maybe at 2:30 we might be finished. Wouldn't that be nice? We had such a late night last night. We're going off to see the consultant and everything. Let's find out what's wrong with me. I'm excited. There is something that I must do. There is something I really must do. There we are. I have set it up. Perfect. We are at 22 thumbs ups, so I don't think that that's bad, considering the subject matter. Some people may be put off by it. Some people might enjoy the conversation. Who knows? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's nice to have a break actually. Let my brain settle down. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are okay. I hope you're enjoying the show. It's a bit quiet at the moment. It's not always like this. I know it might feel a little strange that you cannot comment immediately, but that is purely because we need to know that you've been at least 24 hours subscribed to this channel and that you are dedicated enough to want to stay here and not cause problems on the live, which has been doing it this way wasn't what I wanted to do, but due to certain people's actions, unfortunately, it has left us with no opportunity other than to do this. Just for a short period of time whilst we get sense and sensibility back. It doesn't stop you liking the stream, and it doesn't stop you viewing other things that we have put on the channel. But we just appreciate your help at this moment in time No. That's why I picked the wrong side. We are about to iron a fitted sheet. Don't worry, I haven't gone completely mad. I do know how to do them. Oh. Now that is perfection, which is what I seek every time I do laundry. Oh my goodness. Mice, I do apologize. Oh dear. And that, my darlings, is a perfectly ironed fitted sheet. And for anyone that thought that you could never ever do a perfectly ironed fitted sheet, well, yes you can. Have we moved us up and down again? I'm back. Where has everyone gone? Well, Schleck went off to bed, and we've had to change how people can communicate on here, Spacey Jane. You know that we've been having a problem with somebody who was pretending to be somebody they weren't, and they keep coming on every day and changing their whole persona. Well, we've now made it so that they can't do that. There's a way that we can do to make sure that they don't do that. Which hopefully should stop the headaches. And Sue Starling has had to take the youngest off to school, and Grind has had to go do his homework, and Schlepp needed to go to bed, and everybody else is out and about and doing their thing. And I'm kind of hoping that the new way that we're going to do things is going to calm things down a little bit, because it was getting slightly stressful. To say the least. Slightly stressful. So hopefully we've got that sorted now, or at least are on the way to getting it sorted. Because I enjoy being on here. I enjoy doing the chats and discussing theoretical physics with people. They can't, that's the thing. They can't do it. They can't. Well, I'm hoping that they can't figure a way around it. Keep fingers crossed. They would have to be demented enough to hang around for a couple of days to then make a nuisance of themselves. And by that point, they should be so easy to spot that we can bin them fast. Hopefully. It's basically to give you guys a bit of breathing space as well. because, you know, it takes a lot to be that vigilant and be on the ball all the time. It's exhausting. It's just different ways that YouTube are trying to help creators basically stay one step ahead of the trolls. It's always going to be a constant battle between good and evil. May the best one win. But I am trying to sort of like be mindful of your mental health as well. You know, you'll be waking up in the middle of the night, smacking the pillow, saying, I must banish the trolls. If you know what I mean. I mean, as funny as that sounds, that's also not funny, if you know what I mean. Hopefully you're not running around smacking them over the head with pillows yelling, I must banish the trolls. They're going to think that their mother has finally lost the plot. To be fair, and I've often said it, anyone that can survive the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune of motherhood, you don't have to have mental health problems, because you, my darling, are impervious to that. I'm just waiting for my daughter's uniform, and that will be the last thing that I iron today. Exactly. You know, our ability to detect the smallest of a lie is amazing. It comes with years and years of motherhood, really. You know, you ought to have us, right, as secret agents. You really should, because we could just blend into anything. You know, we would know, wouldn't we, who's telling the truth and who isn't. You know, motherhood comes with its own set of skills. And man, have we got skills. Parenthood has prepared us for everything. That's like final boss level would actually be grandparenting. That would be like top tier, boss of bosses. You know, don't mess with grandma, because grandma knows stuff that you haven't even thought about. Exactly. You can really, because at the back of your mind there will always be that little itching thought that says, I wonder. Yeah, exactly. They swear, I do declare, I am telling you the truth. I swear, I do declare nothing but the truth. And you think, it's funny, I used to say stuff like that when I was your age. Yeah. I love being a parent. Parenting's fun. Parenting's probably the best thing in the universe. Yo, GT Gaming, how you doing? I saw your stats earlier. Well done, young man. You are doing excellent. It won't be long before you are monetized. Barry, can you use your magic to get me a bacon egg butty? No. Because they're not good for you, and therefore I cannot allow you to consume something that will put you poorly again. I know you would love a bacon and egg sandwich. I know that you would love it very much. Unfortunately, it won't love you. Therefore, my love, do not do it to yourself. Think happy thoughts. Think I am getting better. Think muesli and fruit juice. Dirt Devourer! Spacey! Dirt's here! He's finally come on to the channel! We were wondering where you'd gone. Scrambled eggs, much better for you. Hello! You knew I was going to say no. Well then, yeah, there you go. You weren't disappointed, were you? Are you doing a live stream right now, GT? Honey, are you doing a live stream right at this very moment? Is that the one you did last night? In that case, I probably didn't because I was at the hospital. I was getting to see the consultant last night, GT. So I've been, I didn't do YouTube as such last night. Yeah, I was with the consultant then, darling. I was at the hospital then, seeing the consultant. Knock, knock. You know what your daughters mean. She shouldn't be telling you she's enjoying a bacon butty, knowing how much you want one and can't have one. That's mean. That is cruel. That is parenting. That is mean parenting. That is saying that to her poor father. Yeah, I was probably asleep. That would be right. If it's 7 in the evening, Spacey Jane will be on another plane of sleep. So Dirt, you have sent Pingu, the Lord of Lords, the boss of bosses, Tutti Capi. Ooga booga nook nook. How is your daughter? I bet she's missing you, Johnny, since you've come up here. I used to tease and told her I'll take it off her because I'm her dad. Nook, nook, Dirt! Nook, nook! How you feeling, Dirt? I was wondering if you were still poorly. But I'm glad you popped by, my darling, because that has rested my little heart, knowing that you're okay as well. You're all right. Good. Has school finished for the afternoon? Or are we sneaking out of class? I don't want you getting in bother. Oh, it's finished. Yes, you're an hour ahead of me, aren't you? She's missing you. You're missing her and the granddaughter. Well, you will do. It's a big move. It's a big adventure, if you will, that you've gone on. The power video call is amazing. I love seeing them. Aww, that's nice. It's good to keep in contact with them. It is. I couldn't bear to be without my girls. They're my world. Cool new emojis. Oh! Where are you getting those from, Dirt? They love you very much, Johnny. It's your dad's birthday. Well, happy birthday to Dirt's dad. Oh, happy birthday to Dirt's dad. Hope you're having the most splendiferous day and have plenty of cake. Oh, they're on the keyboard. Oh, okay. So how was school today? I hope you learned a whole lot. I hope you had a good day. Are we any closer to becoming the astrophysicist of my hopes and dreams? School was just okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, my darling. We have done so much bedding and stuff today. It's been unreal. But I'm very glad that this is the last thing that I have to iron. And what did you get in your Pokemon packs? Did you get any rare ones, or were they not so rare, or are the ones that you've already got? You haven't opened them up. Oh, interesting. You've got a super cool one free in the box of them. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. A super cool free one is awesome. Yeah, get them open, son. You don't know what you're gonna get. So let's find out. You do like to wait, don't you? It's the anticipation with you. You love sitting there waiting for them. Oh, you're waiting for your dad. Okay. Is he picking you up? Or do you like to open the packs together? Is it like a little thing that you guys do? I think that that's sweet. Moth. Moth. Otto biters. Moths. That is interesting. What about them? What would you like to know about moths? Do you find them fascinating? They're like the nighttime butterflies. I think moths are cool, especially silk moths. They are indeed, my darling. They are unquestionably important within the ecostructure of our environment. What would we do without the silk moth? This is going to take all my skill. It is incredibly heavy. It weighs a lot. There are over 2,000 thread count within this duvet cover. It is Egyptian cotton and it weighs an absolute ton. And they are incredibly fluffy. I like the elephant moth. That is a beautiful creature. and it is understandably the biggest. I do believe they live in Australia, if I remember correctly. Or they are native to Australia. Anyway. Oh. This is heavy. This is very, 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 very heavy. And I'm having to use the ironing board to help me so that my back doesn't go trying to fold this into an origami shape. Woo! You can't tell I haven't done that a few thousand times. Do you know what I love about you children? More than anything in the universe, what I love about you children is your capacity to learn. Your thirst for knowledge is like no other. And it is a true pleasure to talk to you about your favorite things, because then I get to know how your brain ticks, and that is a wonderful thing. There we go. Took some doing, but we got there. Elephant moths are cool. Have a great day. Bye, Johnny. Bye-bye, my love. Have a wonderful, wonderful filming. And here's to you doing awesome. Pantry moths are a pain because they get in and they nibble. Elephant moths, I do believe, are native to Australia, if I remember correctly. Spacey Jane, the way I lift is all on my backside. There. Okay, we have got one king size duvet cover. Let's just make sure I turn the iron off. Yes, I did. Woohoo! What a roll, everybody! 2 extra large table cloth, 2 single fit sheets, 1, 2, we'll pop those on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pillowcases. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, we have 8 items of clothing. is this? Right, okay, we've done that. Amazing. I am pleased. It's finished. Do you know what? I'm unhappy with that. I'll split it. I was thinking about putting them all in the same one, but they're going to crease. So we'll do it that way. Right, we'll do that one like that. There we go. Sorted. Dirt Devour, Effluent Vows donated to the UK and Central. Do you know, that was me thinking they were Australian. I'm sorry, sweetie. I was thinking that they were, which is the really big one then. Absolutely massive. I know it lives in Australia. Australia's biggest moth. I'll have to Google it. Ah, that's it. The largest Australian moth is the giant wood moth, Endoxyla cineris, with females reaching a wingspan of up to 25 centimetres and weighing up to 30 grams. Blimey. Beautiful. The giant wood moth. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's the giant wood moth. And that was me thinking you had the elephant one, and it was us all along. There we are. Weirdness personified us. Right. We are going to do an invoice, and then we are going to take this lot next door and prepare for the customer. Oi, 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 oi. Been a long day, been a long day, been a very long day. Right. 2 and 2. Ready to go. Sneeze and you will be released from the pain that's in your head. Right. Clive has been behaving himself because Clive didn't do any other, because Clive was threatened with a hammer yesterday, and Clive, no attitude, Clive. You know what's going to happen. He's glowing blue. Does that mean he's afraid? 'That's the question. Does Clive, is he glowing blue because he is afraid of what that will happen to him? And the thought of the hammer. What are we going to do with you, Clive? Not the hammer, Mama. No, don't bring the hammer. No, Clive. I have had you for too long. I could never beat your brains out with a hammer. That would just be too cruel. Two. Perfect. And that, my darlings, is me finished. Da, 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 for the day. Yes, we're done. We're done, darlings. We're finished. He nods. I need him. Yes, I need you, Clive, more than you realize. So don't you break on me, or else it's the end for you, and you know this to be true, and I'll squash you like a bug, so don't you let me down. My little man, my little Clive, I love you so. very much. To imagine life without you there is just too much. There, that's better. Too squashed and it don't work. Right, today is Tuesday the 19th. Of May. I believe we're nearly halfway through the year. Can you believe that? We're nearly halfway through the year. Frightening, isn't it? Yes! Yes! The only way is up. Baby, yes, I remember her. Did she really? Oh my gosh, I can't believe she's 66. That is such a cool age. It really is. I hope I get to 66. I hope I see 51. The way I'm going at the moment, it may not be possible. I like 24 hours subscribers mode. You live to my 90s. It was Australian breakfast TV show Sunrise. Now I might have treatment. Sunrise. Is that your, like, good morning TV type thing? I'll live to be in my 90s. Gosh, I hope so. I'd like to see more of what the world has got to offer. You like the 24-hour subscriber mode? Well, we'll see if it works. And if it doesn't, well, it wasn't for the want of trying. We are done. Benito, we have managed it. I hope we both live to be in our 90s and will eventually one day meet up and drink gin and tonic until we fall over and we dye our hair bright pink. And I'm going to hold you to that, Spacey Jane, because that is the kind of future that I'm thinking of. I'm sure we will meet up in somewhere somehow and do everything that's bad. We're going to be known as Hell's Grannies, and we're going to go around on our mopeds and annoy people and buy tins of meat for our cats and a little bit of tea on a Thursday. I'm game if you are, girl. Good on you. That's what we need. We need more people to have a positive outlook on life like we have. Right. Time to back up the system. And I, my darling, rock on, babe. Absolutely. I'm just going to take this lot next door. I'll be back. Now, I am up to something. You always know I'm up to something, right? Yes. Well, you won't be disappointed. Right, I am here. I am here. I've got them next door. Everything is put away. I'm just about to go sort the other one next door. I need to disappear for just a little bit. And I am making something for you all. I hope you're all going to enjoy it. It's a little surprise from me to you to say thank you for everything that you do. I shall see you all very soon. I just need a little bit of time to basically record it. Otherwise, it won't work. I shall see you all in a little bit. Bye-bye, my darlings. And I hope you enjoy it when you get it. See you later. Oh, but I do. And I know you're going to like it. I'll see you later.